What? Yeah. I'm not going to use that family. The pressure.
Whew. Guys, that was the vibe at the party yesterday. Like, I'm not even going to blame the housemates because I personally would not dance to such music. To be honest with you, I feel like if it's not a Nigerian DJ or a Nigerian playing the music, you feel me, if it's just Big Brother or probably a South African DJ, they are basically going to play amapiano throughout the party and then play Afrobeat towards the end, like the last 30 minutes of the party. And I don't get it. Like, why can't amapiano and Afrobeat not be mixed together? These are two giant countries. Why can't you play amapiano, Afrobeats, amapiano, Afrobeat, so that people can, I mean, just check out how the housemates just turned up when Afrobeat was played. Why? Like, why? Why does it have to be towards the end of the party or more? I'm not even going to blame the housemates for being dull. Like, I'm not going to blame them at all because what are they supposed to do? Anyways, I commend Yvonne. Yvonne is like the life of the party. I love the way she's pairing so well with her partner Justin, carrying him along. Like, Yvonne is a vibe on her own. Whether the party is dull or not, she will always want to catch her fun. Blue Eva, on the other hand, she turned to a high priestess. I mean, what they used to call them, a hype woman. She was hyping the South African music and all that, you know, making the housemates enjoy the boring party. I noticed Yemi and Kosi were not always together. Yeah, I commend them for adhering to the break that they want to take. I mean, they said they were going to take because they really took that. Because towards the ending of the party that I saw them hug. He was with Blue Eva and, you know, he was complaining to Blue Eva about the punishment Big Brother gave him.
Has organized an activity for you and your partner. You will receive it tomorrow.
After the Ouija presentation, Big Brother gave him a punishment because he has not been carrying out his tail of house duties, and he was complaining. He was pouring out his heart to Blue Eva that he actually complained to Big Brother that the costume he gave him was giving him an allergy, so that's why he removed it. That he doesn't know why Big Brother wants to give him another punishment, because Big Brother said he was going to announce his extra punishment later. That's for him and his partner Nelisa. So, you know, Blue Eva just tried to cheer him up, make him stand up and dance and all that. And I wonder why she's still using that walking stick. Is her leg not okay? Marvin and JP were on the other hand dancing. Like, oh god, the way these two people were dancing, I wasn't even surprised when I saw the both of them cozied up together after the party, because whoo, what? The highlight of this party for me was when Kanaga Jr. and Tati kissed. Oh, this kiss was so short. I mean, and that's because the Blue Nanya, what's that his name, the Coyote in South Africa, decided to remove the camera and face it to someone else. The boring party. I think it was UCJ that was only at the pool when he, that's what he showed us after he removed the camera from them. And I'm like, what is this? What are we watching here? Show us lovely couple that are having a nice time. More. It was so romantic, the way she just, you know, lifted up his chin to kiss him. It was giving, oh, I want you, come here, like, come here to mama. Canada Junior was just there, giving the vibe, dancing. He's more like Yvonne, you know, he dances to any beat, whether it's boring, whether it's not boring. Canada Junior will be there, and Tati's body was giving. The ladies were just looking superb. Anyway, that's about the party. Now let's go to the shenanigans that happened after the party. Now, Blue Eva and Yemi were having a conversation, and it had nothing at all to do with Sandra or even sex. Now, out of the blues, out of nowhere, Blue just asked Yemi a question, and she asked him if he had slept with Sandra, and he was like, what? Like, you can't be that slick. We were not talking about that, and you just brought it up all like that. But like, what the hell? She kept on asking, have you slept with Sandra? And he said no, he hasn't, although that's a personal question. And she was asking, why is it personal? If you have not done it before, why is it personal? I was like, why are you asking me? Like, this is a personal thing. Even if I have, even if I haven't, it's still personal. But he still answered though. He said no, he hasn't slept with Sandra. I wonder why she was asking. That girl is very corny. You know, Sandra actually gave a hint like that when Blue Eva and when the Blue Eva Kosi and Yemi saga was going on. She was like, oh, she was bragging with it that, oh, she had, you know, gone up to Yemi or give Yemi that kind of vibe that, okay, she wants to be with Yemi and all that, Kosi will not even be ranting because she will not have the audacity to come to her and confront her and all that kind of stuff. That I feel that's the impression she gave Blue Eva, that made Blue Eva ask that question. She gave Blue Eva the impression that, oh, she's actually had sex with Yemi outside the house, but Yemi said no. And even if they've had sex, I mean, I applaud him for denying it, because that's the kiss and tell attitude right there.
Didn't do it Friday, you definitely gonna do it
No,
Saturday.
there are weekends I don't do it at all. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I go home sleep. Dead serious. I don't
Have you
plan.
slept with Sandra?
What kind of question is that?
That's a question.
What kind of question is that?
It's a question.
That's a very personal question, babes.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very personal. Way too personal.
Why is it personal?
It's just personal. I haven't slept with Sandra. Are you okay?
There was also Thabang and Nelisa, and I'm wondering how come Thabang is still messing around with Nelisa after ditching him for Imeli and even having sex with Imeli. You are carrying her upstairs, you are doing lovey-dovey with her, you are hugging her, people are cuddling. Anyways, everybody has their strategy. But anyways, Thabang was talking about the fact that he's a virgin, and I'm like, Miracle was even in shock. Nelisa was in shock. She even proceeded to sit on his lap. I don't know what she was checking, but he literally said he's a virgin. And me, I'm like, okay, 21 years old, it could be possible, but there's a very slight doubts in me that he's not a virgin. But that was what he said to Miracle and Nelisa, that he's a virgin. And then he proceeded to take Nelisa upstairs. What are you going to do with Nelisa upstairs? They did not show us.
I promise you.
I don't fall too pressure.
Oh, shut up, Thabang.
I'm a man, bro.
Oh, shut up. Not the mere mortal. Just put your hands on his thighs.
Not a mere mortal.
Put your hands on his thighs.
Come on. Is this enough pressure?
They will need.
Good night, guys.
We also have Kanaga and Tati, our sibling ship, carrying us to an unknown destination. Yeah, so I love the way they play, actually. So Kanaga Junior helped Tati to sit on the upper bed, the upper bunk, and she was trying to kiss him, and he just removed his lips. He didn't want to kiss her, and then he came back and wanted to kiss her, so she just pushed him. I was like, no, no, no. Anyway, he was joking. I just love the way they play. It's just romantic. Like, guys, there was Marvin and JP on the couch, and Marvin's hand was going somewhere. Marvin's hand was on JP's chest, not her boobs though, but her chest. And I'm like, guy, waiting this up. Don't you have an Australian GF again? Or the temptation is getting serious, the pressure is getting worse. You cannot control yourself anymore, because this your hands, where it's going, I really don't understand it. It's how they were so close to each other, as if they wanted to kiss. So cozied up, like, girl. We have Olivia and Juicy J on the other hand. They are both partners. Anyways, Olivia was questioning Juicy J why he actually told Big Brother that she likes Thabang. And in my mind, I'm like, girl, I don't understand. Do you think Big Brother does not know? He sees and hears everything in the house. So why are you confronting Juicy J? For those who do not know the gist, they had a partners diary section where each partner a pair would go into the diary section together. So yeah, Olivia and Juicy J went into the diary section, and Big Brother was asking Olivia why she nominated Thabang, that includes Thabang, and she was like, oh, she did not know that they were going to nominate two pairs. And I'm like, girl, that was what you did last week. Miss me with that BS. Anyway, she said, oh, she did not know. So the first pair that just came into her mind after the first pair the second pair that came into her mind after the first pair she nominated, that's Black Leg, is Thabang. She just nominated. She does not know why. Because she thought they were not going to nominate. She thought they were going to nominate only one person. I'm like, girl, that's a bloody lie. People that now ask CJ, why do you think Olivia nominated Thabang? And he said it's because Olivia likes Thabang, but she has not been getting the vibe that she wants from Thabang. Thabang is not reciprocating the energy, and so she's pissed. Like, oh, I'm shooting my shots at this guy for what? He just basically exposed her to Big Brother, and she was just laughing sheepishly. Anyways, I did not know that got to her, because yes, she was questioning Juicy J.
Why did you tell Big Brother that I like Thabang?
I don't know. I just kind of slipped up. It wasn't.
And you were laughing, and stupid me was laughing.
When you come to bed.
Did I tell you that I like Thabang?
We also had Jenny O, apropos. Apropos basically means someone who likes to know everything, likes to, be aware of other people's conversations and situations. Anyway, she was asking Black Boy about the conversation he had with Marvin. Now, Black Boy and Marvin had a conversation. This was way before even the pool party. And, they were talking about Blue Eva. Now, Blue Eva has been, should I say she has been playing the both of them. She goes to Black Boy, then this minute she's with Marvin, then this minute she's with Black Boy. So the both of them, they were discussing about Blue Eva, that she's playing a game that she doesn't know that they are both aware of the game she's playing. So it seems Jenny O saw the both of them having that conversation, and she asked Black Boy about the conversation they had. So Black Boy was like, oh, they were just talking about himself, Marvin, and Blue. And you know, JP was like, oh, he really likes Blue, then what is he doing with JP? Remember I told you that he was with JP throughout the party, he was also with JP after the party. They were cozied up, you know, covered in duvet and all that. So she was asking, okay, if he likes Blue that much, why is he now messing around with JP? Black was like, he does not know, but they were talking about how Blue came to him. They were talking about how Blue came to him, Black Boy, and talked to him and told him he was going to come. She was coming, and she went to the garden and she went to talk to Marvin, and then told Marvin she was coming, and still came back to him. So they were talking about the game that the game she's playing, and Black Boy told Jenny O that he told Blue that if she were to be a guy, then girls would suffer because she's a player. That was what they were talking about. And Jenny O was like, he and Marvin are stupid because she's a 22-year-old lady and she may not even know what she's doing. She may be doing all these things unconsciously, but here they are really meaning into it. And I'm like, girl, I beg, nobody's a child here. Everybody's aware of what they are doing. Everybody has a freaking game. Blue Eva is fully, in all ramifications, aware that she's doing what she's doing. Because, I mean, you leave this guy this minute, you tell him you're coming, you go to another guy, and you say you're not aware. I beg you. Miyako and his partner, Kosi, also got into a mad argument. Miyako wanted to speak to her, but she was not interested, and she was like, oh, you know what you're doing, and you're trying to pretend like as if you don't know what you're doing. And Miyako was like, what am I doing? Remember, Kosi had a conversation with Thabang, and she told Thabang that Miyako was the one that told Thabang's partner, Nana, that Nana should tell Thabang to stay away from Kosi. So that's what she was referring to, that you know what you're doing. You're going about telling people to stay away from me because you feel it's going to F up my game and all that, or our game, and you shouldn't be doing that because you can't tell me who to talk to and who not to talk to. When Miyako was still wanting a conversation, she just walked out on him.
Please. I went out my way to come and talk to you privately.
I'm telling you, I don't want
I went out my way. I went out my way to come talk to you.
Okay,
privately.
but I'm telling you, I don't want to talk. So what must happen now?
You sound like you're offended at me.
I've been speaking to certain people, and you have certain attitude towards me. Don't annoy me,
Kosi,
nah,
please don't walk away.
And I'm like, girl, that's your own business, I beg. You are doing too much at this point. So if you're messing other people's game and Miyako feels you are doing that, you're his partner. He's your partner. He's also going to get implicated. So he has to do what he has to do. The last gist I have for you, Yemi and Blue Eva shared a kiss before they went to bed. Yeah, Yemi came to her room and tried to he gave her a good night peck, a good night kiss. Should I say a peck? It's a peck, Jerry. Then he left, and I'm like, okay. I don't know what people are doing at this point in time, but it's giving some kind of lovely vibe. I'm feeling it, sha. Okay, guys, that is all for the gist that happened in the party and after the party. That's the party shenanigans and after the party shenanigans. Yeah, thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your post notification to be notified when I post a new video. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching once again. Bye.